And the last book I am going to be talking about today is called Something Unbelievable by Maria Kuznetsova. This book follows Natasha, who is a 30-something actor living in New York City and struggling with her latest role of being a mother. With the arrival of her newborn, she's sort of struggling to stay connected to old friends, to get enough sleep, to visit her favorite bars and restaurants, and sort of just struggling with her identity and her new identity as a mother. And one of the things she does to help with that is to have some Skype calls with her grandmother. And her grandmother's name is Larissa. She lives back in Ukraine. And so they have these regular Skype calls where they just catch up. And one day, Natasha asks Larissa to sort of tell their family history so that Natasha can pass that along to her child when the child grows up. And Larissa, who is in her 80s, she's widowed, she lives alone in the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, and she's lived through World War II, through the Soviet Union and its collapse. So she's seen a lot of stuff, and that's really reflected in her sense of humor and the way she communicates with other characters. So she is, initially hesitant, but agrees to tell this story, and she sort of launches into her family history, which takes them from Kiev, their escape from Kiev during World War II, their journey towards Siberia during Soviet times, and their eventual return. And throughout this telling of the family history, Larissa is getting to see her granddaughter become a parent, become a mother. She gets to see her great-grandchild, and Natasha really gets a better understanding of Larissa and the family history there, and they both kind of get to understand each other a little bit better. And this book is a really enjoyable read. It's a pretty quick read. There are some heavier portions, but like I said, Larissa's a really witty character, so all of those portions are kind of infused with that wit. So I hope you enjoy Something Unbelievable by Maria Kuznetsova.